Hey, welcome back, folks. Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pens. And grab a seat, take it easy, and come join me on my journey on the pen review on the Pineider Arco. Yes, right down here is the box. It comes in this box, as you see, with Pineider Frenzy 1774. And the pen is made by no other than Dante
Del Vecchio,
the one and only. And it does come with a white sleeve over the box, but I've misplaced it, so sorry about that. But here is this beautiful leatherette case with Pineider on the front of the case. Very nice, beautiful presentation. Really a beautiful pen case. So for those people that are into pen cases, this is one you must have. Elegant, beautiful, and love the way it opens. It opens just like this, with the other flap completely down. So again, you'll see the logos inside. Again, on the back of the flip. It really is just really nice. And here comes all the information you will need right in here for Pineider. And it will tell you all about the pen filler. And this is the Legrand for the Arco. This is the limited edition. Number is 567 out of 888 fountain pens. And that's all they're making. And the material of the fountain pen is going to give you all of it. It's a brown resin Arco color, and the nib is a quill nib, a 14K. Really nice, springy nib. And the clip is activated quill in marine steel. And the cap has lock, the twist magnetic lock. So, last but not least, the filling system. What is that like? Well, it's a piston filler. So here, the whole set comes together. You can put your ink in here. So if you're traveling or just want to carry your ink with you just in case you run out, there is your traveler's bottle and your eyedropper to fill it. And here is the pen, totally secured in this nice leatherette bottom. It's there to stay. So set that aside. So this pen also, it's going to give you a lot of information about the pen, the instructions for the pen, about the company profile, the limited warranty, about the pen filler. It has just everything that you need to know about this fountain pen. And this really is one top-notch, elegant, fine writing instrument. Mr. Dante really did a heck of a job when he made this pen. The Arco Omas Celluloid, very rare in the combined resin with this beautiful, again, clip from the feather of a quail, reminds you of. And a beautiful band here, as you see, with Pineider on the band, very pronounced. And you go to the back of the band, and there's a sentence back there. Can we get in close to that so they can see that? It says, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Can you see that pretty good? Now that is really neat looking. Beautiful detail on this pen. Look at the colors of this beautiful resin. Beautiful. Again, Arco comes from that famous Omas celluloid. Of course, this is very rare. And let's just go on down where the barrel tapers off to the very end. And let's look at the end. And let me get my eyes out here. Turn the light on because it has some information on there. Arco 567, and then 888. So this is, the pin number is 567 out of 888. And this is Pineider on the bottom. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see the detail. Let's see if we can get a close shot of that. Okay, so let's go look at this clip. Beautiful quill feathered clip. Magnificent. This is really a stunning fountain pen. And then we'll go to the top of the finial. And it has Pineider on the top. Really elegant. This fountain pen is remarkable. The dimensions on it, the fountain pen, like you see it here, closed, is 144 millimeters. Posted, and it magnet, well, just watch this, clips on securely, right? Nice, strong magnet. And that's going to be 166 millimeters. And when the pen is fully inked, which it's already inked, it's 43 Gs. So check out again how this pen, when it's capped on that magnet, how powerful it is. Now let's just, I've been playing around with it, so I'm going to do it like this and watch how it closes. Bang, close. It's really an interesting fountain pen. It's, you know, it's a gorgeous fountain pen. It's a fine writing instrument. And look at this beautiful resin, Segujoy. It just screams beauty, elegance. The band, very nicely made. It all is so uniform, fits so well together. It's exciting just to be able to hold this pen in your hand the way it feels. It's really had just a great feeling to it. So let's take this pen down the barrel, and you're going to see this is a steel grip, but then at the very end of the grip you have a texture there, right in there, as you can see, that will help stop your fingers from sliding off onto the nib. Really great idea. And up here you'll see the ink window that will let you know, hey, you're almost out of ink. So right there, and this is a piston filler, and there's your knob. And as we go down, look at this beautiful nib. So let me just tune it in. Pineider, M for medium, and it is quill, nib, 14K, KT, and 585. Pineider logo, great detail. Look at the slit where it comes up. If we can get a good look at that, where that breather hole is right here. And let me turn it over for the feed. The feed is a ABS feed. And the quill nib, which pays homage to the quill, which is a symbol of fine writing. Bach nib, and made more softer with a nice little bounce to it. No, it's not a flex nib, but it really can lay down the ink, and it does do some flexing. It's a beautiful writer. It writes extremely well. You know, in my opinion, it's well worth the money. A pen such as this, the way it's made, I mean, Dante put his heart in this fountain pen, and you can tell it. Durable, yeah. I don't know if you've seen some reviews on it where they're taking a hammer and hitting the pen, how much it could hold. Wow, without busting it up. That's pretty impressive. So, I want to do some writing for y'all. And let me get ready for that. Because I love to show you how this nib in action. So I'm going to set all this aside. And we're going to go ahead and use some Rhodia blank paper. And I guess I'll just use the other side of this paper. Really a fantastic fountain pen. Now join me on this writing experience and just watch the nib. Focus on the nib. Focus on the wetness, the line variation. Really impressive nib. I mean, continuous ink flow, very smooth nib, very generous with the ink. It's really stunning. And we're going to do a few S's here. And we'll do some wet test right here. Boom. This is no pressure whatsoever. And a little bit of pressure. You can tell. Boom. So. Look at that. Sweet. Really nice nib on this. Now some reverse. As you can plainly see, you can get a totally different line variation. For those folks that need to do a different line variation when they write for whatever reason, some say for crossword puzzles, well, there you have it. This pen, the Arco. Lovely pen, lovely pen. For real, this pen is really, this is an exciting fountain pen. It's just very the words, I just can't even begin to tell you how well balanced, how nice this pen feels in the hand. And the nib is to die for. Beautiful nib, beautiful detail. Really a nice, smooth, wet writer. Writes extremely well. Yes, this is a fine writing instrument. Dante, again, he really does some quality work. And right here is proof of Dante's creation, the Pineider Arco. Check them out. Maybe even pick one up. It will be well worth your money. Thank you for joining me today on Larry's Fountain Pens, reviewing the Pineider Arco. Until my next review, my friends, stay safe. And remember, please don't text and drive. So, that's going to wind me up, my friends. Got to go, got to run. Until my next one. Later. Bye-bye.